guys, welcome back to another video, and today I will be unboxing Kohl's Boulder Blaster, the original Boulder Blaster set. Shoot, camera, tilt, oh wait, that would ruin it. Oh, that would actually ruin it. Okay, hopefully that's enough. Freaking hate it.
When it comes to possession, one thing always comes to my mind. Moro. Moro's story is such a tragic one. He spends his earlier days rooting through trash and struggling to survive, unaware that he possesses an elemental gift. Wu gives him purpose when he takes him under his wing and informs the young master of Lin that he could be the chosen one. When this is proven false, Moro loses his mind as his purpose, his home, and his master are seemingly stripped away from him. He instantly despises Wu for literally crushing his entire world, and decides to prove him wrong. After his inevitable death and abandonment to the first realm, Lin offers him purpose once again.
In the world is
Conquer
this?
Wu, the ninja, and the 16 realms for her. He will have the title of Green Ninja once more. This makes for so many interesting character dynamics across the season. Moro and Lloyd's interactions in particular are
Of
some of my
course,
favorites,
stickers.
as Moro has such a deep-seated hatred for Lloyd being the chosen one. Interesting character dynamics across the season. Moro and Lloyd's interactions in particular are some of my favorites, as Moro has such a deep-seated hatred for Lloyd being the chosen one. Lloyd, unaware of who this vengeful ghost even is confused and vulnerable, leaving him susceptible to Moro's possession. This idea of Moro taking control of Lloyd's body is such an ingenious storytelling process. Physically become the Green Ninja, make Lloyd suffer, and prove Wu wrong, all in one day. Moro's plan here is actually quite clever. I'm not sure how much of it was conceived by the Preeminent, but considering we never saw her actually verbally communicate to Moro, I'm assuming a lot of it was him. I like to think that Moro waited for decades inside the Cursed Realm, stewing on his anger and regret, and crafting a plan to finally make things right. Garmadon's sacrifice and Tournament of Elements finally gave him this chance. I'm unsure how much time passed between seasons 4 and 5, but I'm assuming it was enough for Moro to learn about Lloyd and the other ninja. Now that the most difficult part of his plan had been completed, his return to Ninjago, Moro could begin to finally put things into place. He would steal the Allied armor from the Ninjago City Museum, which would allow him to summon ghosts from the Cursed Realm, while also luring Lloyd in for him to possess. He could kill two birds with one stone. Now, of course, there was no guarantee that only Lloyd would show. Moro definitely could have just assumed that the Green Ninja's illustrious reputation would mean he wouldn't need help. But if he knew the guy well enough, he knew that he rarely works without his friends. It just depends on how much he actually learned about the team before their meetup. But even if the whole team had shown, they had no prior knowledge of ghosts, meaning that they'd have no way of defeating them. And even if things got dicey, he had the Allied armor to summon help. Moro's plan here was pretty much foolproof. Moro's death at the end of the season is such a perfect ending to the character. With the Preeminent dead and his defeat imminent, Moro is once again left without purpose. Rather than accept his inability to best his master and his prophesied pupil, Moro decides to perish. Wu offers his hand to save him, but Moro is done trying. Even though he won't admit it, he finally realizes that he's not good enough, even for himself. He's not who he wanted to be. Nothing can change that in his eyes, so he declines Wu's offer and sinks into the sea. The story of Moro truly is a tragic one.
That sounds so familiar, no lie. Nobody would. Got these two Anaconda minifigures all right together, as you can see.
his inability to face failure and his limitless determination.
You were wrong about me, Sensei. You said Destiny didn't want me to be the Green Ninja. Well, I make my own destiny, and now you will resist coming to it.
From a vengeful spirit to a redeemed soul, Moro was the elemental master of wind as well as Sensei Wu's first student. He became determined to prove destiny wrong after the Golden Weapons didn't choose him as the legendary Green Ninja. Moro's massive insecurities combined with his inner fears left him incapable of abandoning this pursuit, even after death. He was shown to be somewhat unstable at times, like his inability to face failure and his limitless determination, which eventually drove him hopelessly insane. Also, he has the coolest voice in all of Ninjago. With that out of the way, I present to you the complete history of Moro. A young Moro was found by Wu while he and a few other children were rummaging through the monastery's trash bins. The other children ran off when they saw Wu, but Moro stayed. The young master took pity on the boy and gave him food, as well as offering to train him in the ways of the ninja. He was considered by Wu to be the perfect student as he undertook any obstacle that his master would throw at him. Moro was eventually gifted a kite by Wu. By playing with it, Wu discovered that Moro was the descendant of an elemental master of wind. Upon this revelation, Wu revealed that he believed Moro was to be the Green Ninja. Unfortunately, Moro became arrogant with the thought of having the Green Ninja's power, though he was dismayed to find that the Golden Weapons did not react with him, a sign that would indicate the true Green Ninja. The Master of Wind became obsessed with proving his master and destiny wrong, and left the monastery, declaring that he would never return until he found the tomb of the first Spinjitzu master, and in his journeys he committed multiple atrocities. Arriving at the ancient library of Domu for answers, he discovered a passage referring to a cave in the deep, and misinterpreting its meaning, he journeyed to the Caves of Despair, a mistake that would prove fatal. While exploring, he became trapped in a cave with a Kethanol geyser and was presumably killed by the explosion. His spirit was then banished to the Cursed Realm for his actions, where he pledged his service to the Preeminent. Plotting to free his mistress and curse the 16 realms, Moro came into contact with Fenwick, and the latter, fearing for his safety, agreed to assist the Cursed Realm by rewriting destiny so that Moro would be able to leave when given the chance to escape. As Garmadon opened a portal to the Cursed Realm intending to unleash the Anacontrite generals, Moro was able to escape the dimension. While the ninja celebrated their victory after the Second Serpentine War, a small dark tornado appeared in the sky carrying Moro inside.
Possession.
Moro made his way to the Ninjago Museum of History where the allied armor of Azor was being kept. He possessed the Night Guard, then called Steep Wisdom and requested for Lloyd to come. When the true Green Ninja, his old master's nephew, arrived at the museum, Moro, still in the body of the Night Guard, led him to a back room where he attempted to attack him with a sledgehammer. The guard was soon buried under several boxes, and Moro left his body to possess several other things in the room, such as a portrait of Chen, a serpentine statue, and a pile of sand. After weakening the Green Ninja, he took possession of Lloyd himself. With the allied armor and the control of the Green Ninja's body, the ninja lost their powers, and Moro journeyed to Steep Wisdom to seek the staff of the first Spinjitzu master, now carried by his former master. He faced the ninja for the first time, using his power of wind to easily defeat them. Yet, before he was able to obtain the staff, Wu and the ninja escaped in the Destiny's Bounty. Undeterred, Moro summoned a corrupted version of Lloyd's energy dragon to chase after them. Moro quickly caught up to the flying vessel and boarded it, defeating Cole and Jay with ease. He used lightning to cripple the ship's autopilot and descended into its lower level where he defeated Zane. Moro almost succeeded in throwing Kai out of the vessel, though he was distracted when Wu threw his staff out the window. As it was Moro's true objective, he summoned his elemental dragon once again and used it to retrieve the staff. Moro flew to a nearby tavern where he satisfied himself with a drink before interrupting a biker's pool game to decipher the message on the staff. Angered at Moro's action, the biker and his friends surrounded Moro, though the ghost used the allied armor to summon Wraith, and the two defeated the bikers with ease. He then instructed the Chain Master to deal with the ninja while he located Master Yang's Air-Jitsu scrolls. Upon arriving at the ancient library of Domu, where the Air-Jitsu scroll was being kept, Moro was enraged to find that the thief, Ronin, had already stolen it and had fled to Styx. He stormed out of the building, but not before he gave one of the guards his autograph and took a selfie with him. Moro soon arrived at a hill overlooking Styx and summoned Soul Archer to aid him in his quest, as Lloyd was beginning to fight his possession. The two descended into the city and confronted Ronin at his shop. Unfortunately for Moro, the ninja arrived and Moro ordered Soul Archer to hide so they could locate the scroll. Once the ninja succeeded, Moro summoned several more ghosts and chased after Ronin, eventually claiming the Air-Jitsu scroll. He, in turn, was pursued by Kai, though he used Air-Jitsu to ascend into the air where he summoned his elemental dragon and escaped. Moro used the armor to release Bancha and Gultar from the Cursed Realm, hoping that they would be able to decipher the next symbol on the staff. Bancha revealed that it was the Sword of Sanctuary, kept hidden in the Cloud Kingdom, which was only accessible from the blind man's eye. As the only way to reach the phenomenon was to ascend the Wailing Alps, Moro ordered his forces to the Samurai X Cave, intending to possess one of the ninja's mechs. Yet, before they could take one of the mechs, the ghosts were ambushed by Nia in her samurai mech. While she was unable to damage the ghosts, the samurai succeeded in destroying the allied armor, thus destroying the way for Moro to summon reinforcements. Gultar quickly possessed the mech, turning it into his own version of the mech, and the ghosts chased after Nia and Ronin from the cave. Unfortunately, ensued began to rain and the Master of Wind summoned his elemental dragon to head to the Wailing Alps. Moro used the samurai mech to ascend the Wailing Alps, though at the same time Lloyd was growing stronger and fighting his possession. Upon realizing that they were being followed by the ninja, Moro was encouraged to abandon Lloyd's body by his companions, though the Master of Wind reminded them that only a Spinjitzu master could find the tomb. He did, however, allow Bancha to create an avalanche, and the ghosts continued their ascent. As they neared the Hanging Temple, the ghosts discovered that the ninja had survived the avalanche and were climbing even faster. Moro abandoned the mech and ordered his allies to stop them while he continued climbing. Yet, even after calming the winds that plagued the mountain, Moro failed in reaching the blind man's eye. With his failure and Lloyd's continued resistance, Moro became increasingly agitated. However, Bancha quickly made contact with Fenwick, the head rider in the Cloud Kingdom, and made a deal with him to let them in the back way. Moro was shown where the Sword of Sanctuary was kept, and upon retrieving it, encountered the ninja. Due to being able to see their next move within the blade's reflection, however, Moro was able to dodge their attacks and escape back to Ninjago. Yet the ninja followed, quickly catching up to them, and with Lloyd gaining control of his body momentarily, he lost the sword to Kai. Moro and his ghost companions moved to Styx, where they took up residence in the remains of Ronin's pawn shop. Bancha then contacted the mercenary, ordering him to bring them the Sword of Sanctuary in exchange for his curse being removed. Ronin soon arrived with the sword in hand and, after Gultar inspected it to make sure it wasn't a fake, presented it to Moro. The Master of Wind used it to determine the location of the tomb, though he went behind Ronin's back and possessed him. With Ronin's body, he contacted the ninja and led them on a false trail to the Caves of Despair. Ironically, this was likely because he perished there. After the message was sent, he left Ronin and taunted Lloyd by telling him to regain strength, as they will be leaving for the real location of the tomb. Taking possession of Lloyd once more, Moro journeyed to the tomb with the Sword of Sanctuary and passed the first two traps with ease. On the third trap, he eventually met up with the ninja and dueled them. Soon, he was fooled by Kai and was trapped, but escaped his prison by leaving Lloyd's body. However, he caught up to the ninja at the first Spinjitzu master's resting spot, holding an extremely weakened Lloyd in one arm and threatening to hurt him with his sword if they didn't give up the realm crystal. After a while of stalling, Kai intended to fool the ghost again, coming out as a success because of the ninja regaining their power, and the plan only backfired when Lloyd was sent plummeting into a river, drifting away and leaving the Fire Ninja and Cole to save him, while Zane and Jay took care of Moro. The Master of Wind was too clever for them, however, and escaped with both the crystal and the sword in his hands. Moro then used the crystal to take himself along with Bancha and Soul Archer back to Styx. On New Year's Day, Moro used the realm crystal to return to the city of Styx, where he opened a portal to the cursed realm. After briefly conferring with the weapon masters about the preeminent status, he expanded the portal and ordered the ghost warriors to prepare the city for their master's arrival. The ninja arrived shortly at the city of Styx with Lloyd by their side to stop the preeminent from crossing over to Ninjago. The ghosts and Moro were alerted to the presence of the supposed green ninja, whom they caught with ease. The ghosts then brought the green ninja to the center of town where Moro mocked it and pulled off the hood, only to discover that Nia, the water ninja, was underneath. Using his power of wind, Moro was able to repel her water attacks until he noticed Lloyd trying to sneak by. He confronted the real green ninja, and using the Sword of Sanctuary, was able to prevent him from reaching the realm crystal. However, Ronin arrived and distracted Moro by raining down his wealth, which allowed Lloyd to get inside the building and reach the realm crystal. Yet Moro managed to get inside before Lloyd destroyed it and delayed him by reminding him that destroying the crystal would ruin any chances of saving Garmadon. His delay worked as the Preeminent arrived and dragged Lloyd into the cursed realm. As the Preeminent emerged into Ninjago, Moro confronted his old master and captured Misako. Then he fought Ronin to get the Sword of Sanctuary back, but Lloyd showed up to get the sword and battled Moro in other realms. Moro returned to Ninjago and trapped Lloyd in another realm. Unfortunately for the Master of Wind, Nia unlocked her true potential and sank the Preeminent. As the creature fell into the water, Moro used his wind to keep himself above the ocean, Wu arriving on his elemental dragon to help him. As he struggled to stay away from the water, he was soon grabbed by his master. Moro soon realized that his fate had been sealed and handed his old master the realm crystal before sinking into the ocean and dissolving. With the Preeminent destroyed, Moro's spirit remained within the cursed realm when it was transferred to the departed realm.
Percy, you are special. So much more than you know. Welcome, Percy Jackson.
I really don't care, bro. Day of the Departed. I forgot about that.
A
Nuts.
statue of Moro holding a replica of the Sword of Sanctuary was later included in the Ninjago Museum of History's Hall of Villainy. On the Day of the Departed, and was infused with Moro's spirit by the magic of Master Yang during the Yin-Yang eclipse. Resurrected, Moro questioned the identities of the villains who were also brought back to life. After the villains gave their names, they wondered what brought them back to life before Moro pointed it out it was Yang's doing. Talking to the portrait Yang had possessed, the Erjitsu master informed Moro and his fellow former villains that they would be sent back to the departed realm at the conclusion of the eclipse, unless they dispatched a foe with their weapons, the departed blades, which would allow them to live again. Moro quickly claimed Master Wu as his target, stating that they had left things unfinished. Moro then arrived at the monastery of Spinjitzu, where he snuck up behind his target before confronting Wu. Wu was surprised to see him again, but stated that while it pains him, he wouldn't hesitate to clash with his former pupil once again. However, Moro revealed that he didn't actually want to fight, and proceeded to warn Wu of Yang's intentions and how he made him forget Cole. Moro also promised to tell Wu more information once they locate the other ninja. With that, the pair traveled back to the museum in the Bounty. Upon encountering all of the ninja but Cole at the museum, Moro was confronted by his former foes, whose hostile reaction to his presence made him smirk. However, Wu quickly stopped them by informing the ninja that Moro was there to help, as they were surprised by this revelation. Moro then told them of Yang's plans and how they had forgotten Cole, leading the ninja to depart to help their friend. His mission accomplished, Moro was thanked by Wu as he wished his former master a happy holiday before returning to his place in the museum, where his mannequin took on its original pose. Moro's spirit left, willingly returning to the cursed realm within the departed realm, at peace and redeemed. Hey, thank you guys for watching! I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and remember that you can only save those who want to be saved.
You can only save those who want to be saved. Smart.
Anything. don't possess it! Looks like the better ninja won! Girl, get her! Destroy them! Don't let them get away! The preeminent is not here. I am. The sword would be useless. You serve me. Understand? The summit isn't far. You said you got rid of them. Clearly, you didn't wipe hard enough. I control the wind. You three control the situation. Stop it! It's me that controls the wind! No! I need to get to Cloud Kingdom now! But I hate waiting! It's beneath me! It's this incessant boy trying to break free of my possession! Bye-bye, ninja! Don't they ever quit? You big oaf! How are you slowing us down? You're a ghost! Watch out! Guess both our fates are tested. The thing is, I already know how mine will end. And now I know how yours will. Yes! Where do you think you're going? Blah, blah, blah. I'll stop you from talking. Find you, ninja. Just wait, you'll see. How it works is you'll hand over the crystal or say goodbye to your friend. Looks like the decision is up to you, Kai.
So choose.
Stop stalling! Give me the realm crystal or else! Time's up! You leave me no choice! Ah! The crystal! Must I do everything? Has anyone told you it's not polite to be late to the party? You think you can come into my home and steal the crystal I rightfully earned? Protect the realm crystal! The ninja are winning! Get out there and stop them! Is that all? Is that all you've got? You think I'm gonna make this easy? See how good you are! I'm strong. I always have been. And I've been inside your head. I know what you're afraid of. You could never get alone, could you? Weak. Need others. But I need no one. What are you waiting for, Lloyd? An invitation? If you want the realm crystal, earn it. Watch your step. The fall can be a doozy. What's wrong? Too hard for you? I'll miss you. You were wrong about me, Sensei. You said destiny didn't want me to be the Green Ninja. Well, I make my own destiny. And now yours is coming to an end. You made me believe I was to become the Green Ninja. Now I am. The more souls the preeminent takes, the bigger she gets. Say goodbye to Ninjagos. What? You again? You think you're better than me? No one is better than me! They're taking out the support! No! Protect the preeminent! Protect the realm! You and I could go on fighting forever! Or I could just take the realm crystal and leave you behind forever! I finally got rid of you! Nice pupil!
Every time somebody gets captured. Ooh.
Great! Now what? Now we get out of here. Jay? Before you do that, you might wanna... warn us.
You know it's a trap. I can bring myself. Okay, that's tight.
Yeah!
Aww. You just made me your nemesis. My murderers. You paid for this.
It's about time we did this!
What? Do something, General. You're still under my command, right? Go, General, go!
What happened? Who did this?
Oh, sweetheart, you came.
Well, you gotta get out of here. You shouldn't have come. It's the...
Everybody, I swear. Every time somebody gets captured.
Well, well, well. Crunch or nut. Substitute teachers, eh? If we cut you down, we better not get you hanging around Ninjago again. Or else. Such every nook and cranny.
What the heck did Bird just say? What is fucking gibberish?
What? There's Lloyd.
The ninja.
Looks like we've caught the maiden in.
Later, alligator. Boy, bring the boy.
Oh, man, I missed this part. Full times is.
Whoa, you're letting me go?
Only to fetch my dear boy. They're making the volcano unstable. Any minute this place is gonna blow. We have to get out of here. Not without my son. Boy! Lost! Ray, we're in such a better place than we were before.
And now we can't even play checkers.
I was gonna be king, Kai.
Don't worry, Sensei. I have faith in Lloyd. You'll never get away with it.
I wouldn't worry about that. As they say, out of sight, out of mind.
Hello? Anyone? Boy, I think I may have picked the wrong track. I hope I see someone soon. You're making a big mistake. Don't make me call upon the dragon.
I swear, Hunted, bro. Hunted was good. Like, just good, bro. Hunted.
So it doesn't
Hunted.
work. I'm telling you guys, I've been feeling so much better now that I've accepted our situation. This is our new home. You don't sound
I was like-
yourself, Jay. I'm just saying. You don't have to freak out about it.
I was
It
like
could be
9.
worse.
9 when this came out.
A strange tea lady just marooned us in the realm of Oni and Dragon.
I still
A realm,
remember.
mind you, we know nothing about. With no hope of getting home and no clue as to what else is out there. Oni and Dragons. Duh.
Sure, Jay, we've all seen dragons, but aren't you the least bit concerned about coming across an Oni? I mean, we hardly know anything about them.
Except that they like to destroy. And Master Wu is part one.
I'm hungry. Hungry!
Man. Not freaking out?
Ugh, that hurts.
Hi, baby. It's much easier coping with life's problems when you let go of home. Hey, turn up that music. That's my
My butter,
butter.
yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah. He's totally lost it. Nope. I totally found it.
Still hungry.
We are woo for that matter.
Oh, yeah.
So, what you doing, Jay? It's my new video game console. I built it myself. Is it
Oh,
working? The pit.
I'm here in my own
It's
head.
most likely an arena. A brutal tradition, but exciting nonetheless. I, for one, can't wait. This isn't good, Jay. It's bad. It's only to get worse. Lighten up. We're in an exotic realm, discovering new cultures, meeting interesting people. People who want to kill us, Jay.
Oh boy. I believe Jay's mental state has made him useless to our plight.
Hey, that's our.
May the pig swallow you whole.
Whoa! Out of the frying pan and into the fire. Can this get any better? Can you get any more nuts?
Jay may have a point. As far as
Oh, man, I did it wrong. Oh, man, I did it wrong.
I'm gonna go with that's a slap. And here I thought we were at rock bottom. This is so much worse.
Straight 2 minutes, man. Straight.
Round apologized.
And the ninja roasting
All sea vessels are shit.
literally everyone for 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Oh. What's up, Fireblaze? How are you?
This isn't me.
Stop. It looks like you were wrong. You weren't the one who got away.
Guys, you're both too valuable to risk. You should be someone expendable. Like Jay.
What? Oh, what are you gonna do? Fetch his slippers?
You know I can turn back into a wolf anytime, right? And bite you.
Maybe you'll get lucky and he's allergic to pets.
It is not my fault you talk so much. Like, so much.
So much? At least I'm honest. I don't pretend to be something
Great,
else.
myself. How are you? I am doing great.
Maybe I am. Take it back. No. Speaking of slow, where's Kai?
I mean, Jay had to save you just now.
Jay! Huh. That's a weird way of saying thanks.
It sounds like a really bad idea.
Kai knows bad ideas. He's full of them.
Ugh. Did anyone know Kai was this heavy? What did he eat for dinner last night? A cinder block?
Seriously, I am done with cake jokes from Kai after this.
I can't believe this. Are we in a nightmare?
He's right. We're all to blame. Especially Kai. He didn't help at all. I'm just saying, it was big, but it's as big as your ego. So this is your true face. Without the mask. No wonder you covered it.
Bite your tongue, ninja.
He's almost as hungry as you, Cole. And twice as ugly as you, Jay. Why send us to a an empty lot. I told you, they're wackos. Anyone who likes Jay that much can't be normal. How can I be a gift?
Yeah, who would want Jay? I guess someone did want Jay.
Oh yeah, that was so much better than me.
It was.
Where's the
That wasn't
piece at?
Taijutsu. That was fail Itsu.
Oh my
Or
god, where's the
stupid.
piece? Oh my god, I think I lost a piece. Oh,
You
there it
have
is.
no idea how foolish some of us can be. No offense, Lloyd.
Good Empress? Looks like mediocre at best, Empress, to me.
Would that be crazy? Jay being right? Hey!
Mm.
Thomas, you can get more than just
Could have sworn. Okay. Oh wait a minute. Oh wait, I forgot about that. Mm. Nope. Nope. Okay, hunted soundtracks. Okay. So I am building Cole's original Boulder Blaster set. I'm about to put on some Ninjago Hunted soundtracks. What soundtracks do you want me to put on? Easy. Okay. What soundtracks just went? Okay. Did I put it right there? Bro, 5 minutes. Oh no, that's not good at all. Oh shoot.